Hello everybody, my name is Rome, and welcome back to the column. This is the show where you get sick 2 times in 2 weeks because your immune system hates you. If I ask how you're doing, I hope the answer is well, and let's get right into it. I know that I have been missing from the main channel for quite a while, actually. A couple of weeks there, we missed quite a few uploads. And I didn't really give a reason. I'm not one to delve too deep into my personal life on my YouTube channel. I'm one to keep those sorts of things to myself. That channel is mainly focused around making you guys laugh and feel good, so I try not to bog it down with my own life situations. But this channel is going to be a little bit more personally focused, so there's going to be a little bit more personal information, I would say, divulged in this channel. So if this is your type of thing, expect these semi-regularly. It will be a little bit sparse here and there for now, just until I get back into the swing of things. But as for the reason that I was actually away for a few weeks there was that someone that was very close to me for a number of years actually passed away a couple of weeks ago. It's a strange thing, even death in general, but especially since the person was the same age as I am. 22. Well, my birthday's a little bit later, as some of you may know, so I am still currently 21, but will be turning 22 this year. So to have someone you know so well be that age and leave this plane, I don't know. It's strange. It makes you think about a lot of things. It makes you think about how you live your life and what you do. And I've had a lot of self-reflection in these last couple of weeks, and the things that people I've always thought were trivial, and things that could be held off, or things that were a waste of time. I actually am beginning to understand those things as of lately. For instance, photographs. If I'm not sure too many people know, but I don't really take photographs of myself, ever. I've never liked how I looked in photos, and so I just kind of stopped. I haven't really taken a picture of myself in probably close to like 3 to 4 years. Like a photo that I specifically took to be of myself or of other people. I was never really a big photos guy. But after all of this, I've kind of come to realize that things like these are really nice things to have. And I actually ended up taking some photos with some friends the other day, and I was very confused as to how old I look, because I haven't taken a picture of myself in so long. I feel like I look much older than I am. I'm sure that's not the case, but that's just kind of how I felt since it's been so long. But things of that nature, I feel like lots of people take for granted, and I'm trying my best to avoid doing that. But yeah, that's been where my head's been at recently. Lots of self-reflecting, lots of figuring out how I wanna personally live my life. And I think, regardless of the situation that I'm currently in, I think it's a good thing for everyone to do anyways. You know, it's you've only got one shot at this thing, so why not make it the best you can? And so yeah, I've been taking lots more photos, more videos of just, not just me, but spending time with friends, and things like that, because there's only so much that your memory can serve you until you get older. I mean, speaking from experience, I mean, I'm 21, almost 22 years old, and there's so much of my childhood that I just don't remember. And if my parents didn't take those all of those photos for me when I was a little kid, I wouldn't remember any of mostly any of the things that I did when I was younger. So I think it's kind of a blessing in a way. Excuse me. Other than that, yeah, I took some time for myself. Oh, way to go, Rome! You got yourself blown up by a cruise missile. Other than that, I've just been, yeah, taking time to myself, trying to process this whole thing. I still don't want to get into too much deep details with the whole situation, as I'm just kind of getting used to sharing more personal things online, especially with the main YouTube audience I have now. It's much larger than I ever could have fathomed. I mean, I have 5,000 people that tune into my videos like almost every single day. Which, to be honest with you, even that number not being as large as many of the creators that I'm sure you know and love, that's still a that's still a very scary number. I have 5,000 people. Put 5,000 people in a room. Tell me you wouldn't be terrified if they were all looking at you. It's a scary thing to think about. It's not to say that I don't. It's not to say that I'm taking it for granted or that I don't appreciate it. I love what I do for you guys, and I love the support that you guys give me, and that I'm able to do this even every single day. I feel so privileged and incredible. But yeah, it's a scary thought, and so I felt that I kind of needed a bit of a smaller audience to talk about more personal things. That way people can kind of give their meaningful thoughts on situations, since the channel's so much smaller, and I can have actual conversations and speak my mind, and give my opinions, first of all, without the sort of character that I portray on my main channel, which, of course, I mean, if you haven't realized by now, it's that's not exactly who I am. It's a lot more, and a lot more of an energetic version of what I am, a lot more exaggerated, of course. Not that I don't get that way sometimes, it's just most times I'm a pretty quiet, reserved person. I'm sure, as you will tell from the coming months of these videos. But I wanted to make this channel again because this is kind of how I started making YouTube videos. I started with Call of Duty commentaries, and just kind of talking about life, and I've always loved doing it, and I want to continue to do it, just with a bit of a smaller audience. This is kind of my passion project, if you will. And you're also welcome to, there will be a link to an email in the description of all of these videos going forward, and you are completely able to send an email and ask questions, or if you need advice about something, totally feel free to send a message to that email. I read them all, and who knows, you might be on an episode of the column where I give you some advice if you want some advice from a dumb little 21-year-old kid who has no idea what his purpose is, but he's figuring it out. That's gonna do it for me, boys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and take care, my friends.